Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but can go by Liz or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. My streams, they're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Let's go ahead and jump in Hello Kitty Island Adventure today and see who is visiting, if there are any random quests, and how these pictures are going to work. Though it's really funny because I was calling out how the Twitter account hasn't posted anything recently, and all of a sudden they were posting stuff. They've got 2 posts as of recent, but not talking about somebody's birthday though. Only talking about the festivities here. And what is this? We're rocking a new color. That's right. If you've missed last time, I did change it at the very end, and I'll be changing it again. But Hello Kitties, really? That's it? Blossom? Yes! Let's go! I only hoped. But what? Oh, don't tell me. But also, there's some mail. Tell me about some mail. Just 11 days. Just 11. But what's this mail about? Oh my gosh, they actually call it out. Hello Kitty Hello Kitty Island Adventure celebrates 2 years, and it says 4 weeks and counting down. Okay, Hello Kitty Island Adventure's initial launch was 2 years ago today. Thank you to everyone who's joined us along the way and made this adventure one of the most spectacular. Cheers to many adventures to come. The Sunblink team. So, I guess the countdown is to collect this stuff, which is interesting. I never really thought about it that way. But we get more fertilizer. They really want to make sure you get that fertilizer going. We do have the sunscreen, 6 of the precious lockets of friendship, and of course 20 strawberry crates. That's what I'm talking about. A little better. A little more. But very curious. And then of course, this is for the friendship one. So, there is that. I meant to say friendship charm. I'm so sorry. To me, it looks more like a locket, okay? That's all I can say. But speaking of saying... Oh my gosh, you want us to craft all that thing, dude? 5? Fashion. See, I think it's telling me who I need to take the photo with, and it's gonna change. I can't just take a photo with any character, which is kind of lame. But I get it. It's fine. So nobody actually super exciting, but maybe someone will be visiting that will be super exciting. And yeah, here we go with the flowers doing their weird flowers are an enigma to me. But how do I really want to do this? Should we have our bestie? And then I cannot totally forget to switch it back to other bestie. Never, never, right? I did still accidentally hit the same button. Crazy. I guess we could just still do this. Little number, I almost forgot. Oh. I just can't believe we have to make the crafting supplies. I'm still taken aback by that. Thank goodness we've been getting paper. Goodness. Imagine if I didn't. Crazy. Just in the sand and the surf. And then those. This. Then over here, we'll grab these. Do this and that. The other thing. Gather. This is where it all gets thrown off, though. Dang it! Tisk, tisk, tisk. That is not what I wanted. But I'll keep it going. I mean, since we have more fertilizer. And then over here. I think I did actually want to take some of these out. But that's okay. That's for future me to worry about later in the way distant future. I'm just now like, though, what do we do about giving the things and stuff? It's been so long just taking care of the regular peeps as well, as it were. $11. It's slowly taking over. I'll probably take those out at some point. Honestly. But not yet. Alright. It is over here. Yeah, so this should work. And then... It's not this way. It's not this way. I mean, it's over here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I am partially starting to understand the flowers, but then as soon as I think I understand them, then all of a sudden I'll just get confused again. Still getting those? Because the reason why they haven't said anything is because I'm not understanding when his birthday is. Because half the time when I see posts about their birthdays, they're inside with a day that is soon, not so far off. And I don't know how long they actually allow you to get the birthday stuff. But it's okay. I don't need to know. It's like on a need-to-know basis, right? Just awkwardly making my way over here. No big deal. But how should we do this next? Should we go... Should we go to the side? I think we should go to the side first. And then we'll make our way up. It's never a straightforward path. On this game anyways. There's so much to do. Just gonna... Why? Thank you. I was just about to say, just gonna casually jump. Let's get this. I'm in the outskirts. In case you're curious. Rest here. And proceed. And then get all this, because why not? It's something I used to grab anyways. So much easier with him to do this too. It is just to not have to hit the button. I don't know how much the game actually likes this. Sometimes. I have gotten stuck in the cacti before. Please. And the next stopping point. This. My bad. My bad. No, what? No, who? No, you. I was seeing if I wanted to do this any other way, but it looks like by going on foot is the best way. So, on foot we must travel and get the beautiful just desserts of our coconut collection, but really it's the thistle collection. It's working. 8 looking spicy. That is the hybrids being spicy. This sad little pathetic area though. I'm not investing in it, but it'd be cool if it just took this all over versus other areas. Like I wouldn't mind if they just expanded this and took like that area out, for example. Like doesn't need to be there. Like even up here, like just ignore that. But speaking of it, this is the last bit. In the cold and ice. Don't know if I've accidentally left one up here. When I say accidentally, I mean absolutely on purpose, because there is no way I care to go up here. But if I'm remembering correctly, yes, there was a time. It's fine. Maybe I already got it, and maybe that just that goes to show what I look at and what I don't look at in video games. But I need to bring it back on this side. I didn't want to go all the way around the other way. I gotta go and take care of this patch. I goofed. How did I goof? I goofed. Perfect example of me goofing though. But, you know where we do not goof? It's over here. As long as I don't touch the lava. And then forget about the fact that there are potions for the lava, because I refuse to acknowledge its existence. There we go. Orange heavy nettle. Interesting. So that's basically what they look like if they're orange. Noted. There's only one that was not orange, so that's why I'm like, Curiouser and curiouser. Hi, buddy. I hate how they're all the same comic. Not the one that can be out here. Drives me nuts. Oh, this one over here did it too. Exciting. Orange, white, ombre. Okay. So that's what that is. When it looks like that. Do I risk it for the biscuit? Only after saving. Remember, save your game regularly. That's a callback to a entirely different game. Will we ever see it? Only time will tell. Cross it. We crossed the scariest of paths. Part 1. I'm so scared. But also so true. On saving it regularly in case BS happens again out here. I don't exactly actually remember where I was in this. But I know I was hopping across the lavas. So, that's enough for me to be scared. But also, it would be so much nicer if this was condensed. There's no good way to do this. And that irks me. The lazy. But not entirely lazy, because I literally am going to both places, but okay. Shut my mouth about having these connected. Let's go. It's interesting too how the leaves are different. And it'll also be interesting at the very end, air quotes very end, whatever it means to have an end to this, but at least for when it reaches the amount that they care to have for the game, which flowers I actually like the most. I am actually very curious. Please ignore the giant gaping patch of beautiful dirt that I left. I don't know what you're talking about. It just like that forever. I don't know. Seeing things, you know, sometimes it's crazy what one can see. And speaking of crazy and what we can see, I'm switching this up. We're going to the meadow. Pick up these beautiful flowers now. Yeah, so these should be like this. But if I water them, the next time they should be ready. Just gonna leave that there. Perfect. Easy. I actually was not paying attention to that quest. Yes! It finally happened. The dandelion. Yes! My incessant placing the fertilizer worked. But, I mean, I guess that's what the game is also trying to tell you. Like, do it. Please. Here, have some fertilizer so you can try it too. I kid. We can get all the pollen puffs. I haven't really messed with those. They just kind of exist in its own little planet, and that's fine. I've accepted that planet it lives in. Is it this? Yeah, it is this. Alright, we do this again. In hopes for more flowers. Because that's really what we're working towards. Alright, I should probably do this first. The best thing ever, right? First tries only. Winner, winner, chicken dinners only. 127 loser. Aw, yeah. Kidding. Kidding. Waiting game. Yes. No. Oh my gosh. I'm all yes, no. First tries never. I'm all thrown off from doing the easy. I'm gonna blame it on that. I mean, at this point, the only reason why I would even play easy is for just a stupid kitchen item. At least I think it's a kitchen item. Get it. You troll! See, ever since I introduced easy to this hot mess, I've become a hot mess. Gosh darn it. But as I keep on also whining about if Wish Me Mell's beautiful friend called my Melody, you know. Oh, and Hello Kitty's beautiful friend called my Melody, you know, we're all besties here. And then Karumi's, etc. Oh my god, etc. Failure! If she just, you know, opened the doors to the idea that maybe all of these friends want also kitchen items in their beautiful cabins that they don't actually have, but you know, if they really did, then they want to share the wealth. Spread the wealth. It's fine. They never will. Rude. Please, brain. My little pea brain cannot handle this today. You're gonna put the couch there like that? Get out of here, man. Get it. Bro, why? Why do you suck so bad today? This is where I start hating the game in 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh my gosh, get me out of here. I hate it here. I never want to do it again. Oh my gosh. I blame Easy. I don't need her though. I don't need her in my life. Whatever, dude. I'll get it. I'll get it. Get it. Exactly! That's what I'm talking about. See? Like I said. It was only a cut for greatness. Sorry. Alright. Now for the hearts mode. Oh dear. In the name of spares. In the name of spares. Heck yeah! Oh no, an easier. The easiest is actually hide. Run away in shame. Alright, back to the flower grind though. Whoops. Ooh, music. But for what? Fair enough. Just collection time. Really, it's fertilizer and dye. Think about that way. And then whole new perspective. One day you'll be open. One day, and it's gonna be so freaking cool, aka so disappointing. I'm kidding, but I've been disappointed before, so I wouldn't be surprised if the game disappointed me again, and not because of other things learned from the interwebs, just in general. Likes to do that. All right, flowers to take out. Let's go. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Lime. Made sense. Made sense that it was lime. Do not give anything to her. If you do, you'll be yelling to the void. And that's not a place you want to yell. Wrong place. There we go. When you water, you actually gotta water? What? Crazy. Still gonna do this. Hope for the best. Whoa. And then this. And then my bestie. Big challenges. Don't get lost. Go over here? You go so far. I'm happy for you. Let's go. This journey to 20. Dang it, dude. It's fine. We'll get the props later. Sorry, I don't know exactly what to call them. But that's what they are. Yes, what could possibly be better? It's crazy. With that minimal effort. Just barely over the 19. Crazy. It's crazy. And totally not because I messed up at one point. Never. I maybe messed up a little bit. Meanwhile, crazy. Here you are, buddy. Bestest, bestest. It's crazy. Again, he technically is a little ahead, but but just a little. But all right. That took care of that. But actually, I do need to go back. I gotta do the things and stuff that I partially did technically already, but I didn't have everything. So now I really gotta put in the effort. And what I mean by effort, I mean for these two. So yeah, again, I already made some, but oopsies. And then of course, gotta have at least 2 of those candles, so fan freaking tastic, but also flippin' annoying because I hate actually doing anything at this station. The station probably makes me the most annoyed, which I know sounds really silly, but I just don't like the way that this interface is. It's very confusing. I mean, it's not. I say it's very confusing because of the way that what it's doing right now, and I don't think it needs to be like this at all. So again, just minor complaints. Also, I think this is absolutely a ripoff. Again, do not do this here. Do this with Choco Cat. You get ripped off here. So that's also my take. But I'm about to make some things as well because we have to have the prettiest of flower crowns that we can't put on Knowles right now. So there's that too. Maybe one day they'll change it. Extra change it. But as I was scrolling through after my, again, let's go ahead and make this. 15 is so much. That's crazy. All right, now a different bit for the rant. I do not really like the way that these look, but it's also that I don't think they look terrible. But I don't know. There's something just about that little squat down candle that really speaks to me. Sorry if that sound was weird. Okay, I just wanted to see what actually I had. As well. My brain is gonna struggle. But these only are 5. Really though? Really though? I'm tilted. Okay. Now, I don't mess with this often. That's annoying. Damn, why even have them here then? What would be the point? Tilted. You mean to tell me that I have to do this one? Then why even have those in there? That's so confusing. Why? Sorry. That absolutely needs to be fixed. So you could then accidentally make that, then get that darn candle, because that's also annoying how you get that unlocked, by the way. But then why are they even here? Besides for you to accidentally make a rare one. If you're gonna have it separate, that's not the instruction that I'm making. That is so stupid, dude. I can read. The game can't. That's so bad. I can't get those back either. What even is the point? What is the point? All right, so hee hee ha ha. Where did they put these again? Right, they put them here. I wish this could look better too. Okay, I already had that one. Okay, I had 2 of those. That's fine. Made that for fun. Got the thistle. Okay, I'm right. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm in my own world getting mad at it. Getting mad. I just... If you just didn't know. Then how much? 10? So half, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I fucked up. Because the game fucked up on that. So now there's only 3 there. That sucks, man. I know I can make more than 1, but I just... There's really no point, but oh, I'm so mad about that. Make a crown. There's no point in messing with those. I'm so disappointed. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Nettle, biscuits. That is where. Okay. And then that. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Trying to figure all this out, trying to understand. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. I'm still gonna be forever bothered by that, but okay. Well. Now that that, though, is sort of settled, these are the flowers that I was referring to that I was like, darn it, now I gotta go back. But not the end of the world, because they'll still be here. It's just funny because we went all around and all that fun stuff, but I gotta put an effort to pick them up. It's crazy. Kidding! I also never really went over here. But speaking of picking up too, then the rain, I'm always like, man, now did that throw it off? And then also, speaking of that, it's one of those bits where it's like, I watered all those. So it totally negates the watering. Ah! This is the second time that this has happened too. It's wild for that. Okay. Where was I gonna put you? I forget actually who I was gonna pair you up with. I am so sorry. So I'm gonna move them, basically, is what I mean by pair up with. I guess actually you two were the ones that are... Whereas you're a little different. Oh, right, and then those are open. Yeah, my brain, when it does this, or when it has to do this, it never likes this. Alright. This would cost 16. Crazy! Sorry, let me do the this way. Oh, well. Okay. There is another one up there, but I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, yeah, you... Okay, I guess I already started this. That's why I was like, wait. Don't do it. Okay. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I just didn't move anybody because I was like, I'll do that later. Lazy. All right. Right. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna snow later. So it's 6. Swap. Yes. Go here, because there's no other better way, though I wish there could be. I mean, not that this is bad, but I just like traveling on my own. Okay, we're gonna remove all of them first. I kind of wanna... I was thinking about switching this up too anyways. Accept it there. And do this again. Are there any others that really... Or, well, at least that I have access to. Not yet, I guess you could say. Unless... Actually, I do... Sorry. But maybe that was a good thing. And then... those two? Or sorry, do that, and then... Actually that, and then... It's 1, 2... Pretend it's not clipping, but I almost want to have the other one clip instead. Oh, that sounds so horrible, but it's a little true. Also, I'm like, I want to have these two at the same. You know, picky about the flowers. Okay. But then it was just all pink. Just gonna take those. Because I'll have to change the others anyways. Yes. Okay. Just go here. That's fine. Pick that up, and then we're gonna go with that first, sorry, then this. Then I guess those are actually the only ones I have. I'm doing that to guarantee that that one stays in the middle. That's all that is. Sorry, I forget it's the other button. The button that I totally hit all the time. There we go. So then we're back at the plaza. I think actually Rosanna's fine. So then here. Actually, there it is. We'll go. Oh yeah, for the center. Sorry, for the center. Let's actually have a fun one. Air quotes center. Oh, dang it. You decide what's the center? Then I do kind of want to choose the yellow. What for you? They do have that. And right, I was thinking of tulips because I haven't really used tulips. That's why I have that on the brain. Oh my gosh, my brain does not want to hit Y. I was like, ugh. That's not right. But okay. This part is going to be only a little frustrating. But ultimately, should be fine. I want that one. Here. Annoying. That was a little weird, but okay. Hibiscus. Silly me. How could I have forgotten? Turn my blinders on, that's how. That's wild. That's wow. I am flabbergasted. It was very royal. Very regal. Do I actually want to do that for you? Or do I want to give you all the flowers? Even though this is not not exactly what you want, but it'll be kind of fun. Okay, and the reason why I did it this way was so that I didn't have to just, you know, basically do anything else when it came to this, but it is organized by rarity or quantity. That's it too. So it would have been pointless. There'd been nothing that I could do. So that's why I did it this way. Deserves it. This that way doesn't matter. That or all. Just realized it's clipping in. Put it like that. Oh man, I only have one more shrub. I've never put this in anywhere. Where that can fit. The color doesn't match. Dang it. Oh yeah, we can change the color. This. That could be exciting. That's huge. I don't think I have what I really want. Sad. Yeah, I think I have to fight for it. But I do have this, which is pretty fun. I did make it, that is. I sacrificed. I guess I can put this in. Even though it just doesn't go unless I have the other parts, but the question is, do I customize it or not? That's the tough part. And then it's super annoying when you customize it because it ends up in a completely different spot and you're like, what? When you're scrolling. But I think that's the only way. Again, it's mostly because I just don't want the items on the ground. Oh yeah, here's some of the other stuff. I totally forgot, you know, the fancy stuff that randomly they like. We'll be getting more. Sorry. But let me put this in. Damn, that's boring. Oh well. I'll go out there in due time. Oh. Oh. Oh, you don't say. Damn, the only sad part is that wallpaper. Nothing. Nothing. Zero. That would be the only thing that stands out. I guess you can match with other things, sure, but still. Oh. I mean, not that you would really also want everything to just, I guess, be one color, right? You want those colors to stand out. But, you know, sometimes you do, maybe. Maybe that's what you want. I'm not stopping ya. Not that one. See that one or this one? Heck yeah. Dang it. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Should've got more when I had the chance. Dang, not really. I mean, almost that, I guess, would be the... So I could go, and then I think that blue is about... But not really. Alright. Send it for the rubber. Nice. We got a die back. Then I gotta scroll again. Oops, to do this. Same little thing. That's sweet die again. For kitchen counter B. We have sinks. I think that's a fridge, and then that's kind of it. Of course, the fridge was a little disappointing. It could be the same. Yeah. Iron. Oh my gosh, dude. Why? Whatever. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Getting that back was beautiful. All right, now the fun part. We'll get there. I don't know why this happened. But it does. Just have a tab for the customize then, man. Just do it that way. One more time. So thrilling. I am thinking of one thing that I could put in here that could go with it. Maybe. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll look just silly. I'll put it over here in this corner a lot. I think the only corner I haven't actually put anything in is this one. At least not yet. And I like to put the bed over here a lot. Maybe I should put it at a different angle. There. Sorry. This. Move this over here though. This. Turn it. I kind of do want to put a sink. Or the sink. In the corner. Oops. Cool. So I probably will separate them. Oops. Okay, so then hit A. Get to scroll down again. For this part. So again, same kind of thing. Like this. One precious iron. We get the dye back because of course we do. And scroll. Here we go. Once again. But this. Okay. Doesn't need anything else. Everything else is provided here anyways. Sure. Take this off. It is an odd, air quotes, odd shape, so maybe actually having it here would be maybe better. Don't think I have I do want these down here, but I don't... think I have what I would like to, so let me do one other thing then. I mean, again, the colors are always to be desired at times. Expansive. Makes sense for that. Why doesn't it actually have others? Thank you. Alright, I forgot that I actually had this going. That color. Ugh. I was matching other things. Air quotes. I'll try this. All right. Time to find it. How about the wedge? Again, it's for counter space. That is so small. That is small, so small to the point that maybe I don't want it in here. Just trying to add a little extra stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot I got another hammock. I don't think there's any lights that I like. But maybe I should try a little harder to get some. Almost forgot about that one. I felt like something was missing, and I think I said in my brain, grab it! But I was then more focused on the kitchen stuff. Okay, which then... here it is. Okay, that's not horrible. Not entirely mad about it. That one. This one, and then this one needs to be down here somewhere. This is not actually part of the decor. That's just here. I guess, was there any other... I mean, luckily we can craft some of these, well, if I have the materials, but in general, luckily we can. Do I have a table? I guess I don't really have... I mean, there is, yes, there technically is a table. I'm also trying to see if I like it actually better with that way or not. I mean, let me go down this way. A little bit. Gotta do this though. Sorry, wrong button. Gosh darn it. This one. Yes. Rant. Revert it. Free reverting back. Heck yeah. Let's do this. Okay. I think they're just a little... Not quite. If there was an option to not have anything, that honestly would be ideal. I guess I could make it the green. 2, huh? 2 wool. Thanks for the dye. All right. One more time. In a matter of speaking, one more time. The scrolling never ends. And it's still not the same, but I'm just sticking with it. Again, that's now the only one that's customized. I know, it's because of you. Cursed potted plant. Kidding. But then I forgot, actually. Whoops. I wasn't thinking about it. Right, okay, so that. And then there's that. And then that. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that, but... Ugh. Whoops. Gotta customize again. And then why in the devil did they do this? Like, just why? And then I'm gonna just leave it like this for now. Because I want to see. Okay, with it out like that. And then... again, just let us have a customized tab. And this would be a little better. There we go. Okay. I was just unsure. So then, one more time. This way actually. Because it psyched me out. And then I'll just move that over here. And then take that out. So, again, I wish there'd be more rug options, because that's what I would do. But all we needed, the candles, and satisfactory was already reached. So this is great. This is grand. I wish there was a window. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's already daytime and we have more snow later. Isn't that great? But as far as other visitors go... Ooh. Isn't quite that nice purple. I have one that's mint. But it's like that, and then the lime, sorry, and then the mint. I think that's it. We'll do that though. Yeah, like the purples. Minus these two. Haven't really done anything super cool yet. So I think I would just go like that. And then I'm thinking oh my gosh, you you partially startled me because I was too busy thinking of how I wanted to do this. That's funny. I think I can't guarantee it. That's the only problem. Scrolling down. And then well, oh right, because then I didn't do the yellow. Wait, and then I have two different ones that are actually yellow. Forgot. And then of course, cream. I'm speechless. Yeah, I guess it would be let's do two of the oops, sorry. Ombre. Maybe. Oh my gosh, why does why can't I just not why can't this just be simple? Why do buttons need to hit why the buttons, sorry, that I need to hit be so complicated? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. The fact that this, again, it is so fascinating to place these. So interesting. Yeah, so then I guess I'll do this one differently as well. So really, I need to take out one and then do that, but I don't really want it to be back there. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is so convoluted. But there we go. Yes. Okay. All that extra business. I mean, like, even here. Oh my gosh, this would be miserable. Just trying to place them. Absolutely miserable. All right. Most, important piece here. We're done. I'm kidding. Because, though, luckily, out of the visitors, Marin here had a bit more of a interesting take, though I hate that it has to be 2 of those items. Very frustrating. However, the 5 of those are probably even more frustrating. So, there's that. Speaking of another character, such very specific needs and wants, but that's okay. I think I like this. And then the flooring is the only thing I don't like. That is a choice. Maybe I can make this to work. But I wish I did have some other options. Maybe I'll go with this though. Instead, just because the colors. Place this out, and then we'll do the actual bit where supposedly I can narrow it down, but really, I don't know if there really is narrowing anyone down. Yep, same energy. It's annoying. That's why I really try to get as many as I could. But back to again, customizing. Maybe we go that pink here, and then this is the hub itself, which I'm never really satisfied. I would say. Just want to go to that to see. I don't think that. I think it's just the colors. I don't really like them. I'm not against that though entirely. I think it's a decent contrast here. So sure. Though with everything else, maybe not so much. Discount. Dang it, that's what I wanted a discount for. I wasn't thinking about the rest of the room. Because I can't see it in this view. Impossible. Okay, so maybe that's more of what I should go. Off of a little bit. Keep that, but then blue. They're not really hitting the marks. Maybe I can get something to work. I'm sad that that's the last one I have. Again, same issue though, where it's just kind of like I don't really like the colors. So we might just stick with this. Don't really want to use the same. Try to play off some purple. I can just do this. Just a mix. Doesn't need to make sense in here. Honestly. Because it's already too much to deal with. And then what will the base be? I just did that just to do it. Doesn't even matter because it's not even here. Oh, the candle's in the way. I was like, what? All right. Wow. There we go. I was like, I know I can put it here. And then I didn't mess with those two yet. I did not mean to hit that button. Cancel. And hit this button. Oh, whoa. I wanted to have a water one on purpose, but I didn't want to just choose this, but I mean... And then, like I said, I just cannot stand that, so... Maybe I'll rock with this instead, because then I can use something in particular. And the colors are more fun, so there's that. Speaking of colors that are fun, though... Not so much. Less so. I don't think I really want to change that. I'd rather change this. For the snackies. Nice. 4 back again. Feels good. And then... we do this. Yep. Nice. We got another iron pack. However, I only have one more the other piece, which is, again, unfortunate, but... hopefully we'll come across more in another time, another life. Thank you for the die. Alright. It did hurt, though. Oh, it did. So yeah, that is beautiful, isn't it? The way it clips on through. So good. So maybe... Do I want them together? Could also technically have it be over here and be like a little corner of sorts. I don't really do this a lot. Is all. That's like, but it's too tight a corner. I don't have some things, but it's okay. Put the fridge. These pillars be strong though. You may want to open them. That's where it turns into disaster. I need a plant. That's the struggle. But that's good, and then I just gotta put in those other silly items, which I do not understand why they want them ever in any game. I mean, if you like putting that stuff, I'm sorry. But I cannot be bothered. I'm just trying to see the limit, but I think pretty much there is, though then there's no way you could enter here comfortably. Which bothers me so. Maybe, though, do this a bit differently. I don't remember. It's not really I don't really pay attention sometimes. I just kind of get the items and then I just move on with my merry way. I also did want that. Oh no. When it gets messed up. That is when it goes to the void. Okay, I want to know how thick that was. Basically. No. I still have this. And then rotate it. Perfect. Okay, so theoretically, it can actually still be moved. And that's kind of stuck there, but that's okay. Wow, you can put that at an angle. That's wild to me. It still just doesn't work, which makes me sad. Like the way that I would want it to work. This piece is just set for the life in a corner. After all that is, it's a point. This. And then that. Or actually, I like putting things on top like that. And then it could still just be like this. And then I don't know why these, I mean, I guess they just can't be. Right, you have all the materials and all the music, other comics and such. You can even put the capsules, the boxes. But why don't they have the only way that you can display these? Makes no sense to me. But also, I don't think I have another of the other, so. Gotta still scroll though. I mean, I do have that, but that's just one. Dang. I almost like it more because it is shiny, but then it's not the same. Oh, shoot. Sorry. There they are. Ugh. I despise them. Like, why can't we have a better way just to display them? Like, can we just put them on the ground? Sorry. And then they decided, here, choose a different button to interact with these. It's annoying. Annoys me forever. It's so ugly. These are probably the only things I would actually go back and absolutely remove. Because I think they're so hideous. Oh. Do we want to put the giant one in here? That'd be kind of ridiculous. I mean, I do think it'd be kind of ridiculous, but... I did this before, so that's why I was like, oh. But it looks fine on that side. Might as well, though, then we can put the other. Do I like any of these? I don't think I do. And not because that's the only ones that I got, but just because I don't really feel like it. So... oh yeah, I wanted to actually stick this in here because I thought that would be kind of fun. Get poked. A little friend. Could be a different kind of friend too. One of the better friends. Stick that over there. Although any of this matters, this is only for me. And then I completely skipped the other piece that I was thinking, but again, it would be huge, by the way. I could put the random snow pile. plants. Probably wouldn't even want them there actually, but I'm so disinterested in anything else. This would be cool if it could be put at an angle, but it cannot. Oh, then where? I guess it could just be like that. I just didn't want it facing the same way. Satisfied, but not like I love it, but again, doesn't really matter too much. Gemstone Mountain actually has it. That's cool. All right. Well, that's my effort. My extra effort that I put in to making their visitor cabins. So they'll come by at some point, but I am very excited for them to come by whenever they want to. And also to, of course, finish out Nina as well, technically. But it'll be fun to also see Lutz as well as Marin here at some point in time. But I'm not gonna bank any time super soon. But with time, though, we had another long one. Because also, we're not technically done with the things that we need to do. So, in terms of crafting, changing, and taking a photo. So, let's just do it this way. So I did some of the others, of course, request-wise. And we'll request her to join us again, technically, but here we go. Very expensive. Made extra one. Okay, that's fair. We'll talk to him later. Is it you, buddy? That's so funny. Okay, sorry. I always like to know. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Dismiss. I didn't want you either. Like, that's so fascinating to me. Sorry. Here. Do this one more time, but with feeling. Now, how sensitive are you to actions? Yep, exactly how it should be. Perfect. Make sure you get portraits and action shots. Gotta capture the range of activities on Friendship Island for the Friendship Festival. Okay, thanks for letting me know. It's funny. Was not expecting that either. In the way of dialogue. So stoked, dude. The null waits to find. I'll let that go. Really, I always go for that because that's easy. Probably that weird 51. I'll get you to do. That's very cute. I have a question though. Can you find all that for me? Awesome. And then I will actually go here to do what must be done, and that's chat. So I like chatting. I like making sure that all's good. What an inspiring place this is. I can't wait to see everything our friendship has to offer. Oh, by the way, I like this. Dreamy star. Thanks for having me out today. I'm gonna head out tomorrow, see my next vacation. You've been a good friend to me. I almost want to stay here forever. So close, yet so far. Again, the strangest of comics. Let's not talk about why I don't have enough, though. To afford said comics. Oh dear. Am I gonna reach you? Yes, I will. You're welcome. And then hi, buddy. Gotta make more of those at some point. Not yet, though. Holding out. Oh, not that I even need to give him to him. I already got his hat. Festivities. There you go, because we need those. And then actually, I forgot that I think I still do, though. Have some things for next time, and then we'll be done giving the gifts, and thus we can progress through the other portions. Though I do need to change the outfits. Really? Here to join, but not. No, my gosh, I did this all wrong still. But let me just see first. No, I did not. Okay, I did finish up. Right. There are the dresses. But most importantly, we got the black and gold baseball hats. And then from there, we have the orange kawaii wings, which, I mean, I could go nuts and just get the wings, but because of the pollen puffs. But I just like coasting. Thank you. Now we gotta find him. I was wondering if he was or wasn't. I'm just like, dude. Do you want to help? There we go. Royal swim? There's just too many. I'm just trying something. Nice. Alright. On to our next quest of getting stuff. Hopefully extra bonus stuff if at all possible. But I understand if the game doesn't want us to have that ability, because granted, why would it? You know, let's do it. And then I don't think I want anything else. I don't even care about the wallpaper. I know I put it on one and that's kind of it. Because then we'll go out here. Again, it still blows my mind that some of the stuff is here only because I logged in. And some other stuff I am never gonna see again. Basically. Get another. He's a hater. Again, this is mostly and only for decorating. That's why I don't care about the outfits. And I guess we could save the rest for whatever may show up. And then speaking of whatever may show up, yeah, then you can buy more. That is so interesting. It's just, I'm saying it's interesting and all that because we didn't have that the last time for the event, so... Or events. Oops. That's why it's just interesting to see it. Get the bed. Get the one dining chair. Heck yeah. Okay. Silver clothing. Making our way for the hats, but still unfortunately plenty more to go. Considering also that again too, we'll be getting these as well. But hey, that's another one down for the flowers. Oh man, still feel bad about the ones I missed out on though. Have to wait till their time, but maybe their time will come back. But there we go for, of course, trinkets. Probably also the tall mixed in there somewhere, but that pretty much does it again. Very quick, very to the point for what we have in the way of items that we get to look forward to. Though speaking of some whoopsies, man, even still, not another. Yeah, that's why it's not a huge deal. Get a bonus hat. Damn. Tragic times. But cool all the same. Next. Thing. Bonus. No bonus there. Gets to stare into our soul. The rest of these, depending on how it goes, not a huge deal. Okay. And then back to maybe excitement. Nope. Last but not least. Dang, let's go! Yes! We got Pachacocos! That is exciting. Oh my gosh. Again, the gacha wins so strongly. But again, it's down here for right now until it moves whenever it wants to move. That is the next time we go into the game. But we got ears. Then we got ears. You know what I mean? And sometimes when it's just with the ears, we're good. And then also this is our new beautiful piece. Get to go rotate, so that's fun. And then, of course, the crown. The happiest and beautiful of crowns. But again, I'll still be rocking what we've got. But speaking of rocking what we got, we're actually gonna change things up with the colors. So again, I've been trying to go through the colors and be colors that I have yet to be. So, or that is, when I say yet to be, I mean yet to be for a actual full play experience versus me just testing out the color and being like, and we're moving on. So, there is that little piece to it as well, which I think is probably where I'm getting also confused with some of them, because I'm like, totally I was that color. Yeah. And then in reality I was like, oh, I was never that color. So, for this, we're gonna rock this. That's the color we're gonna be. I'm just trying to go in order because also that would probably be the safest bet for me to keep track. Otherwise, I'm gonna get totally lost. But sorry if I was also already this color though. But according to my timeline, I have not. But hey, if I get to do the piece again, sure, why not? There might be that case when I get to a certain 2. Shoot. I mean, these still technically work. Otherwise, it would be the other. And then, technically, the wings still work as well. Honestly. So, here's our look. And then also, the outfit for Tuxedo Sam, which I would have done first, but I almost forgot. So, tee. As for the hat, this knoll is the closest. So, actually interesting when talking, I didn't realize that also it could still take us to the plane. That is interesting. I never thought of it. Yeah. Yep. I wonder if also you didn't have a hat, you would still be okay. That's something I'm okay with not figuring out. But yep. So that is something that I was planning to do as a change, because again, I want to keep the knolls in the hats of where they are closest with character-wise. Unfortunately, though, for one of them, teehee haha, doesn't really work out as well. But it works as well as it could, given where the knoll stays and hangs out. So there's that. It gets to Starfall later. But with this, though, we are good for today's business in investigating all the things and stuff that we could. And, well, let me also clear this. Teehee. For another character hat down. That feels good. Just 10 more to go. Just 10. Easy. That's what they all say. I hope that we can get another one, though, with one that we've gotten a lot of capsules from. Hopefully we will. But I'll still be chatting with some of them still. But otherwise, I probably should switch it up. Excuse me, level 21. What do you mean 21? Pay no mind to that 21. It's 20. What are you talking about? Obviously. I mean, like, right? See, they're both 19. And then you go through the levels and you just see that 20 is there. What do you mean? Crazy, I know. Oh gosh, but either case, we are good and settled for the next visitors to come, and even the slew of visitors to come, because we actually have a lot of visitors that are embarking on their journey over, so hopefully we'll be able to impress them to the ends of the earth. Again, just one more. Which also feels really good to at least have that one left, and also they'll just, that is, Ruby will come by when Ruby wants to come by, because that's how Ruby rolls, which is nice too. But again, the ones that got away. But hopefully we'll, you know, see them again. They'll want to come by in their random cycles, because of course they're on their own cycle. But what will it mean when the characters are, air quotes, complete, in a matter of speaking? Curiosities. But one is still taking their sweet time. I even forgot, right? There was that. But hopefully we can make Cinnamon Roll proud with all of his buddies, because that's who we're holding out for. But in turn, with the next time that we visit, with all that we get to see and endure as well, who will be visiting? Will we max out anybody? And who will ask for the quest that we need most to get things done? I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.